The American dream has long been intertwined with the idea of restlessness, a relentless pursuit of something more, something beyond the confines of tradition and societal expectations. But what if this quest for self-discovery is more of a curse than a blessing? This is the paradox at the heart of Peter Mathiessen's life, a man whose story challenges us to reconsider the very nature of fulfillment. Matthiessen, a celebrated writer, editor, and undercover agent, spent his 86 years on a spiritual odyssey that defies easy categorization. His journey, as vividly captured in Lance Richardson's biography, True Nature, is not just a series of adventures, but a profound exploration of what it means to seek, and perhaps never find, one's true nature. Mathiessen's life was a rebellion against the inherited identity of his privileged upbringing. Born into wealth in 1927, he grew up on New York's Fisher's Island, where a traumatic incident on his father's boat became the catalyst for a lifelong struggle. Thrown overboard to test his swimming skills, young Peter clung to his father's shirt, merely breaking his arm on the boat's edge. This moment of humiliation became, in his words, the opening skirmish in an absolutely pointless, lifelong war with his family. It's a stark reminder that the wounds of childhood often shape the paths we take as adults, a truth many of us can relate to, even if our journeys aren't as dramatic as Mathiessen's. But here's where it gets controversial. Mathiessen's quest for authenticity was itself a product of privilege. His escapes to Paris, where he co-founded the Paris Review while working for the CIA, or to the Himalayas in search of snow leopards, were funded by the very establishment he sought to transcend. Even his profound meditations at 17,000 feet were made possible by National Geographic's backing. Is it possible to truly escape the trappings of privilege when privilege is the very thing enabling your escape? This question lingers throughout his story, inviting us to reflect on the complexities of our own pursuits. Mathiessen's work was both deeply personal and fiercely public. His seminal book, Wildlife in America, published in 1959, was a groundbreaking critique of humanity's impact on the natural world, predating Rachel Carson's Silent Spring. His best-known work, The Snow Leopard, is more than a travelogue of his 1973 trek in Nepal. It's a meditation on grief, spirituality, and the elusive nature of enlightenment. But is the search for meaning always a solitary endeavor, or do we risk losing ourselves and others in the process? Mathiessen's decision to leave his 8-year-old son shortly after his wife's death to embark on this journey raises uncomfortable questions about the cost of self-discovery. And this is the part most people miss. Mathiessen's story isn't just about him. It's a mirror held up to modern society. The tech billionaire seeking the overview effect in space, the Burning Man attendee shedding consumerism for a weekend, the Silicon Valley executive on an ayahuasca retreat. All are echoes of Mathiessen's quest. Even his experimentation with LSD in the 1960s foreshadows today's fascination with psychedelics as a shortcut to spiritual awakening. But do these shortcuts truly lead to enlightenment, or are they just another form of escapism? Mathiessen's eventual turn to the rigorous discipline of Zen meditation suggests that genuine spiritual growth is anything but easy. Did Matthiessen ever find his true nature? Richardson's biography wisely leaves this question unanswered. What it does make clear is that true nature is not a destination, but a process, a fleeting moment of connection to something greater than oneself. Mathiessen's own tiger moment, a vision of his dying wife during meditation, offered a glimpse of this truth. Yet by its very nature, such moments are temporary. Is the search for meaning, then, inherently futile? Or is it the searching itself that gives life its depth? Mathiessen's life was a tapestry of contradictions. An environmental activist who mingled with the elite, a devoted Buddhist grappling with a massive ego, a man who embraced nature's impermanence while fighting death until the end. His story challenges us to embrace the messiness of existence, to recognize that the very conditions that enable our search for fulfillment may also hinder it. What do you think? Is the pursuit of self-discovery worth the cost? Or is it a luxury we can't afford? Let's continue the conversation in the comments.